get jacked up a little bit here. Oh my gosh! Beast of an ape. Can't believe what just happened. I can't believe that. That's so much fun. Ooh, yeah. Let's destroy her. Shot that dude. And then you drop him. Just like that. He was another 12 yards. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord.
Hi, I'm Ben Rising. Welcome to Whitetail Edge. Episode 9 of Season 5 coming right at you. On this week's episode, we're hunting with my buddy Travis Lehman in Iowa as he's going after a couple good deer that they've been watching. Travis sent a redneck ghillie blind out there to his buddies, and they got this redneck ghillie blind set up on a cornfield, ready to rock and roll. Before Travis even got there, his buddy had given him some news that they'd seen a giant buck on this field. So Travis's anticipation is super high as he's on his way to Iowa to try to hunt. They've got this redneck set up on a hay wagon where they can move this thing around, which is an awesome idea because they can move this, you know, this ghillie blind wherever they want throughout the field with however the deer are doing. And the deer, with redneck ghillie blinds, it doesn't bother them at all. You know, these deer are used to farm machinery and things out there, so it actually really works out well. You know, they seen about 180-inch deer on this field the night before Travis got there. So, you know, Travis is really hoping this buck's going to step into the field.
We are sitting over top of a beautiful property. It's always amazing, you know. Where I'm from, I say we're not flat. This is not flat. This is the stair-stepped southwest Iowa farm ground that I've come to love. We just moved this ghillie blind over here just now. It's on top of a hay trailer. It was about 200 yards this direction over top of standing beans, but it's been so mild that these deer are coming out here and free grazing in this corn stubble. Dakin hunted this farm last night and saw a Iowa giant cross right behind us. So we moved this blind over here and we're hoping to catch these deer coming out of this draw, walking along this fence line, coming out of the CRP, out to graze here in a little bit. So, welcome to late season muzzleloader season, Whitetail Edge.
So Travis is hunting, you know, the first night, you know, they're hunting, they see deer, but they didn't see a deer that he wanted to shoot. So they're getting geared up for the next day. Travis gets out there, you know, gets settled into the ghillie blind, and as the evening starts to unfold, you can see what happens.
Last night we had an excellent hunt. Everything was kind of stagnant and slow, and then the gates just blew open at dark. I mean, we had deer at 50 yards. We were trying to decipher whether they were on our shoot list or red lights or what we had going on, but we saw 2 really good deer last night. And after putting it on the computer and reviewing the footage this morning, one was a deer that we were told to let walk, and the other one was a really good 8-point that just, he needs another year. So really happy that we didn't do something real silly last night. But anyways, we're in here. We just scared a herd of deer out back behind the blind, which it's not a big deal. Our big bedding area is down here, so there was a good buck in that group, but not real concerned about it right now. So we're just kind of finishing up, getting ourselves ready to go. So stay with us, and hopefully we can get it done tonight. Get away. Get you some of that, baby. Whitetail Edge. That's the big 8-point that we came in here to kill. Last night we had great encounters. Just wasn't right. It wasn't ethical. Tonight it happened. We're going to go ahead and reload, get get down here and take a look. Thank you, Dakin. Thank you, Quentin, my boys. I'm pumped up. Whew. I love it. All right, boys. Let's go see if we can find this thing. Whew. Well, everybody, here he is, my Iowa giant. I can't thank Dakin and Q enough for letting me come over and hunt with them. This is the deer that we were after. Just kind of a big old 8-point on this farm that we were targeting, and I was lucky enough to get it done tonight. Last night we saw just a ton of deer file through, but we couldn't get it done. It was too late. We just didn't feel ethical shooting, and tonight it happened. We went home last night, we watched the footage. We're glad we did what we did, and tonight it paid off. These ghillie blinds were on this farm 2 weeks ago, and this farm is split in half. Corn on this side, beans on this side, and they're standing beans that we were gonna focus on for late season, but it just hasn't been cold enough to push those deer to those standing beans. And our Spartan cameras and the guys hunting this farm said, hey, we gotta focus on the corn. We literally pulled that ghillie blind over to the corn stalks yesterday and hunted it and had no problem with the deer walking right past us. You know, we talk about the different zones to not push the primary. Our primary is right here in this bedding, but we are just off of that primary in the feed. Just beyond these weeds is the cornfield, and it's just paid off. What we're doing, not pushing the envelope too hard, but using the tools of our Spartan cameras, our ghillie blinds, our phase system. It just lets us get in here on these mature deer. So I couldn't be more happier. I'm headed to Ohio next week to hunt with Ben, so I'm excited. Another chapter of a mature deer in Iowa down.
You got him, dude. D-drop. He's going down. He's going down.
Well, Travis had some great success there in Iowa, as you can see. So now the plan, Travis is coming to Ohio to hunt with me, and we're going to try to get him on a decent deer here in Ohio, and maybe we'll get another deer out of the redneck blind. Travis arrives in camp. You know, Kyle went and picked him up at the airport, got him here. Kyle's going to film Travis the whole time he's here. So now it's just strategizing, you know, what deer are doing what in front of the, you know, the Spartan cams. You know, we've got multiple Spartan cams running all over the place, sending us intel. You know, it's getting to be that late season muzzleloader time. These deer are going to food sources. You know, it's just a matter of trying to find the right buck, mature buck that's coming to a food source that we can get Travis on.
So once Travis got to Ohio, you know, we made a game plan after going after a couple different bucks and on a couple different farms, and it was all weather permitting as far as the wind direction. So the first night we went out, we hit up a farm after 2 particular deer, real mature deer. Didn't end up seeing those 2 deer, but we had pretty good encounters with quite a few other bucks.
Moved to a new farm tonight. We're looking for a couple big 8-points. So excited to do that. We carried in 2 bags of big tine. When we got to the blind, we stopped. We sprayed our boots off with some doe urine from our dear friends over at Black Widow. And we went out, and the wind is going to be blowing this way. We're going to expect a bulk of the deer to come from right in front of us and also from our left over. So we want to keep them on the upwind side if we can. So it's about 1 o'clock, 1:30. We're kind of been here for a long afternoon sit, so stay tuned, let's see what happens. Whitetail Edge.
we ended up seeing a real nice 8, and Travis was kind of, I don't know, you know, trying to figure out whether he was mature.
We start getting some pictures, you know, of some good deer. Travis has hunted a day or two. He's passed some good deer. You know, time's ticking. We only got 4 days for a muzzleloader hunt in Ohio, and so we've got to make some kind of a decision quick and get Travis on a buck.
The third night we went out, same farm, sat in the ghillie blind, and that buck ended up coming in from the prior night. And we watched that deer in the field for probably an hour and a half. I think in all, we counted 50-some deer that night in the field, and finally we decided, hey, you know, Travis said, you know what, I think he's mature, he's a bonus buck, there's no history with this deer.
Hey everybody, day 3 Ohio season. Back in the blind, my boy Kyle. That's Kyle. We're in the same blind that we hunted last night. We had a super great encounter with a management 8-point. It was on Ben's top 4 shooter list for this farm. Let's just say that 5'2" Ben took me out to the woodshed last night for letting him walk by. We've opted tonight to green light on that deer. The weather's not great. It's 50 degrees, sun's shining. So the weather's not real conducive for Ohio late season muzzleloader hunting. So we got some super great footage of him. If he comes back out tonight, he's probably going to be a TV star. Walking right here. Okay, yeah, the one that's walking. Yeah. Okay, ready? Go. Stop. Stop. Just get ready. Hammer time. Dropping them down like pounds on Weight Watchers, baby. Me and my boy Kyle just put the slammer down on this buck. We are so absolutely covered up in deer.
These deer didn't even move.
That it is unbelievable. I bet we had 50 deer on either side of us. And this deer's been here for an hour, and we just could not get a shot. He was staying up on top of the ridge, and finally he made a move. How we didn't get busted is a miracle, but we're gonna go ahead and reload and go find this deer before it gets dark. I see horns.
There he is, Kyle.
Oh, I saw it carry it. I can hear it.
That is a good, wide,
Solid deer.
solid Ohio buck. Oh, look at that deer. Dark body, skin and bones from running rut. Well, everybody, here we are. It is the last day of Ohio muzzleloader season, and we are tagged out. There's not much more I can say. I'm just super thankful, super blessed. Good times, good family. Whitetail Edge.
Well, hey, you can see on this show, Travis had some great success. 2 buck kills, you know, on an out-of-state trip. So congrats to Travis. You know, great footage for Whitetail Edge. Thanks to Kyle for helping him film. Follow us on social media if you don't mind. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Download the Muzzleloader app. Thanks for watching Whitetail Edge. Catch us again right here next week.